Hello, and welcome to another satisfying episode of the Social Outcast podcast. I'm your host, the man of constant sorrow, and my guests.
The Radical Machine.
And
Blitz with the lower voice than the host.
and
Taco Nader.
God damn it. Hey, but
All right.
at least he introduced himself.
Well, hey,
Welcome to the show, Taco Nader.
this guy has a pretty low voice.
Oh
He's
God.
sick.
What have I done?
How?
Ooh.
How
Oh,
is there
no.
comments but no people watching?
Ignore it. Ignore the comments unless they're directed directly at us in the form of a question.
Right on. Now then, how's everybody doing?
I'm
I,
sick
for one,
as
am
shit.
feeling. Yeah, I'm feeling a little sick too. So, seems like we can't catch a break with recording Secret Weapons over Normandy because, we were supposed to do that last week, and then things and stuff of that nature happened, and then this week I returned to work, so we couldn't do it on a weekday, and I was like, oh, let's do it on Sunday. And no, we're sick.
Yeah.
Not to mention that I am not on my laptop. I am on my desktop because miraculously it works again. Or maybe yesterday was the anomaly. See, what happened yesterday was I went to turn on my computer because I've been playing a Civ game with one of my friends. And he's like, hey, you want to continue that Civ game? I'm like, yeah, sure. Let me just turn on my computer. I turn it on. It turns on for 1 second and then just sputters out. I'm like, really? Try it again. Turn on, sputter out.
It sounds like
Turn on, sputter out.
It sounds like your computer had a bit of a special moment there.
All I know is it sounds like a car, like when you're trying to turn on a car and the engine just won't turn over. Yeah, that's basically what it sounded like. I'm like, oh, okay, this sucks. So I just unplugged everything from it, left it. Then I got home today. I'm like, well, here goes. I plugged it in. It started up, sputtered, and then started going. I'm like,
Interesting.
awesome. Except I forgot to plug in my monitor because I unplugged everything. So I had to force shut it down. I'm like, oh, great, that probably broke it. So I hooked everything back up again.
Oh, God.
Started up again. Start up, sputter, go. But then it took like 10 times longer to load up the operating system than normal. So, yeah, I don't know. I might not even survive this show. I might if I just like drop out suddenly, it's probably because my computer crashed.
And I'm going to be eating, so yeah.
So, yeah.
Jesus.
Eating tacos? I hope you're eating tacos.
Nope.
You're a disgrace.
So-
Shut
You call yourself Taco Nader and you don't eat tacos.
You got
So-
I do eat 'em.
your first episode.
Terpes was sort of catching on slowly, but I was a little bit quicker on the draw. I was looking between my two monitors here, going like, all right, there's the stream, there's XSplit. What the hell am I missing here? And I'm looking, I'm like, oh wait, hold up, I forgot to put the freaking logo on.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I
So at
was
least you
gonna
didn't,
mention
forget
that.
your microphone or forget to go live or
Yeah.
Put the privacy to public.
yeah, I mean, we've had so many setbacks. It's not even fun.
But
Like,
hey, I've got my shit together though. Yeah.
But if it could happen, it happened at least once.
What'll eventually happen. And yes, I did tweet out the stream. So I did that too.
Yeah, that was another thing that we need to.
I
I'm
wasn't
telling you, we need a checklist.
I wasn't too sure if it was gonna happen earlier today.
Mm.
Because of your whole computer issue last night and me trying to talk to you at like 1:00 in the morning. Or something like that.
How come I'm never invited to these late night chats?
It's
'Cause
because
you're
they're
not
not
an
chats.
author.
It's like we're sending like one text message. I mean, what was up? I know like a couple days ago, Marshall, I sent you a text message and like you didn't respond till like 4 in the morning. I'm like,
Dude,
what?
I have been going to sleep like right after I get home from work because I
Oh, so you're
felt
doing
like
what I do.
absolute shit.
You're doing what I do. You're taking a sleep day. I love taking sleep days.
Except
Sleep.
I've been doing that like every single day since
Ooh.
Tuesday.
So that's your circadian rhythm.
Sleep.
Or...
See, sleep days are great. Usually, I take them either on a Monday or a Friday. More recently, I've been doing Mondays. But the way it works is, you stay up late every single night during the week,
Yeah.
and then on the sleep day, you sleep for 12 hours minimum, usually for me. So it'll be like I'll come home from work 6 p.m. All right, see you at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. I'll set my alarm, fall asleep,
See ya,
it
bitch. I'm
goes
out.
off. Exactly.
But yeah,
It's not very productive, but it's necessary if you have a bad habit. So actually it's not necessary because you can avoid taking sleep days by actually going to sleep on time, but nah, who does
Well,
see,
that?
the reason I've crashed like around 6, 7 o'clock is because I felt terrible all week. Like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like I was gone. So if you tried getting a hold of me, you might catch me between like 9 and 10, while Chrissy's trying to put Jackson out. But
Hmm.
most of the time, I'm not getting up until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. But then I'm up. After that, I'm not going back to sleep, and
That's a
so
good time to start recording.
that's what I've been doing.
It's
I
quiet. You can
I
record. It's for work.
Yeah, I haven't edited it down yet, but I crashed a Star Destroyer in a new game that I picked up called Space Engineers.
Is that like Minecraft in space?
Pretty much,
that's
except
exactly
without.
what it is.
Well, I was about to say without the blocks, but it's
Got
squares. It's
blocks.
cubes, so yeah, it's blocks, but
Not
there's angles to the cubes, so you can make fancier shapes and have it not look like absolute
just not on
garbage.
the
Do they
pre-rendered
have they
objects.
have green aliens that sneak up behind you, go tss,
No,
and
they've
then
got
blow
they've
up?
got giant space spiders.
Space
Yeah,
spiders?
they have
That
space
did I hear
spiders.
that correctly?
Yes, space spiders and space pirates.
You can see the spiders in
I
the
I can
intro
I can
video.
see I can see the space pirates, but
Yeah, so apparently it's like super easy to have a server on that.
And I
So
can.
all you literally have to do is say start a new game, have the the co-op set to public, and that's it. You don't have to do Hamachi. You don't have to go set up a specific server. You don't have to do any of the loopholes that you had to go through.
no peer-to-peer
Yeah, you don't have to
connection,
do any
port
of the
forward.
crap that you got to do for Minecraft or any of that. It's just automatically done.
See, that's
It's
one thing I didn't like about Minecraft was it's a pain to get a server
it
going.
is a
Although,
super pain in the ass. And then not to
although if you
mention it
play
really
on
drags
the
on your computer if you want to play.
Oh,
if
and
you
another
if you play
thing
on
that
the
really,
Xbox, it doesn't, but the worlds are limited, so even then it sucks.
and
Yeah,
another thing that sucks when all your friends use your Minecraft account.
I have my own. Matt's the one that
Come
uses it.
on, it costs it $50
I
if you're
forgot
gonna
about
buy
that.
one.
I'm not
I
even the one who gave it to you.
I know that's the best
Who
part. It
did?
was your
Jordan.
account.
Oh,
It was your account. Your brother took it over, changed the password without telling you,
so
and
you
then
couldn't
let
even
me
log
use
in.
it.
I'm the one who paid for it too.
Wow.
But that
But
was
that was
back when it
like
was eight
back when it was
bucks
only like
a
20.
beta. No, it was eight
Yeah.
bucks when I bought it. It was the beta version.
Oh, when I bought it, it was like 20.
Didn't you actually try to like buy a new account and they screwed you out of your money or something?
Oh, I did, but they I don't know, it was like 20 bucks or so.
I kind of remember you saying though there was a whole fiasco where you were trying to get an account and you paid and they didn't give you the account and
No, that's not me. I just
Um,
want to say too, but when I bought my new account, the bank canceled my or shut down my card. I had to get a new one because the company's in like Great
oh,
Britain, right?
that's what it. No, it's Sweden.
How?
Oh no,
Mo
uh,
Yang. Yeah, it's the guy was from Sweden.
Swedish.
So how do
I
you
don't
change your
know.
password?
It's actually a
Very
lot of
carefully.
Sweden's where Paradox games are from. The
Oh
guys
yeah.
that make some of my favorite. They make Europa Universalis and
Speaking
Hearts of
of
Iron.
Europa,
Europa,
Hmm.
I
Europa,
was
Europa.
listening to the Co-opties Game Show Awards, which is
Yeah.
the co-optional podcast game show awards. They have a guy on there who's a very frequent guest star called Wow Krendor.
Okay.
Really funny guy. So they were going through like best games of 2016 that they loved, and Krendor just goes and he's like, "Oh, I like Europa 4 or whatever it was." And they're all like, "Bullshit. What did you do in Europa 4?" And he's like, I won that game." And it's like, "What? As a gift you won it at a competition? What'd you do in it?" And they kept like just giving him crap trying to figure out trying to get him to say, "Oh no, I don't actually have it." But it was super funny.
See, so the funny thing is the Paradox number 3 games I loved. I loved Hearts of Iron 3. I loved Europa 3. I got both 4 games and they both pissed me off so much that I went back to the threes.
Oh God.
So but here's the thing though. Paradox is notorious for their games being buggy as heck in the first couple months when they're released.
It's kind of like
They are just
Civilization.
yeah, they are buggy as heck. They're almost in some cases almost unplayable. They're so bad. But then they like release updates every week or 2 weeks and then gradually it gets better and better and then like within like a year the game's amazing and there's almost no problems with it and it's really well balanced and then of course they come out with DLC and stuff. But anyway,
Bum
the
bum
point is
bum.
when you try playing a newly released game by them, it's just like infuriating because stuff is kind of broken.
Yeah.
So I got Europa 4 back when it came out in like 2013 though.
What is
Anyway,
it?
so I got
It's
it and
grand
I think I was playing as France or something, and I was like I was whooping butt, taking over all this territory and everything. I'm like, okay, I'm doing great. And then I think it was either Spain or Portugal declares war on me. I'm like, oh, okay, it's on now. They crossed the border into my territory. I set up my guys in the best possible defensive position with more soldiers than they have, a better general, and I have a defensive bonus from terrain. They walk in completely inferior. They win the battle. No problem at all. I'm like, are you serious? So I regroup. I try
Wait,
to
I'm
fight.
sorry. Who are you
I
fighting?
still have
Sounds like
As who?
it's buggy.
I was playing as the French, I think, and I was fighting the Spanish and Portuguese or something like that.
Okay. Gotcha.
Anyway, so I regroup. I go to attack them again. I'm like, all right, I got better generals. I know I'm on the offense, but I'm in home territory. I got more soldiers. Lose. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. This is so bull crap. I was getting extremely infuriated. Well, I don't know if it was just because I know that some Paradox games, like Hearts of Iron 4, when it came out, somehow, for some reason, a single division could beat an entire army. The algorithm for battling was like just so broken.
That's weird as
So
hell.
so I think that's kind of what
Yeah.
happened to me, and I just got so infuriated and frustrated with it. I literally never went back to it. I have the game in my Steam library, and I think I played it for like 5 hours. And then if you check my Europa 4, I've played it for over 400
Jesus.
or
Whoa.
3, excuse me. So
That's
Anyway,
very
the point is, it's
Skyrim.
just like same thing with Hearts of Iron 4. So it's like I played it, and then like the computer was acting like an idiot, and I, I saw Greece single-handedly take on Germany, Italy, Bulgaria, and I think someone else and win. I'm like, no way.
They're not even that
There's
big.
there's there's no way they won. They just they got attacked and then drove everybody back. I'm playing as the good old US of A. I come in with tanks and it's
America.
just over. And I'm like, that's not how it went at all. This game's supposed to kind of somewhat replicate World War II, and it was just complete. It was like
This is
basically
bullshit.
it was like if you were playing a board game and you had a younger brother who just came in and is just like atomic bomb and just
I win.
sweeps all this. Yeah, exactly. That's basically what it was like. Just like you have a younger brother come in, lay across the board, and sweep all the pieces away and just claim victory.
It sounds like you have experience with that.
Did Jeff ever do that?
Did... No, but he would quit a lot though, because usually I was usually better at the games. But the joke's on me now because he's okay. He's so good at Super Smash Brothers now.
He could probably beat Matt too.
He has. I brought him over to his
Oh.
house, and
wow.
he has. Yeah,
Well,
and
you know
That's
how
why
good
I'm
that
never
shoe is.
playing that
yeah.
game.
So I played it. I was at a other friend's house. You've seen him before, but you don't really know him. And we were taking turns one-on-oneing my brother over the internet. So he was at our family home, and I was at the friend's house. And I'm like, all right, we're gonna rotate playing against you. We
Good luck.
only
with that.
KO'd him a combined like 2 or 3 times in 6 matches,
Jesus.
and he just absolutely he completely clowned me on one play. I think it was Mewtwo, and he did a combo of like 100% or more damage on me without me even being able to move.
What the hell?
Just like perfect juggling. No, Smash 4, the one on the Wii U. That's
Yeah.
the one. He says he can't play Melee. The Melee's the one on the GameCube, and then there's one on Wii that's Brawl, and then
Yeah, whatever. He's a
Run
lying
Beef.
piece of
Anyway, yeah.
crap.
So I believe him because Melee's so different with the physics and everything. He said he's played with people and they just destroy him. But Smash 4, it's different. Like the game handles differently, the frame rate's different. It's the hitboxes, characters, so many things into it. But apparently my brother's played at tournaments at his school and has won first place
That.
and won like gift cards and such.
See, that's what my coworker does. James is what he used to do
No
was.
names. No names.
Well, no, first names are
What?
fine.
Okay, I guess we can do that.
We did that with Matt too.
Anyway,
And
continue.
your brother and everything else.
All right,
anyway.
continue.
So, what James said he would do is that his school would have, or maybe not school, but like a tournament would have like Super Smash Brothers or Street Fighter or one of those games and whatnot. You do not touch that cube. Chrissy's trying to mess with my ghost cube that I just solved 2 layers on. I am setting it across my desk.
I can reach that.
No touch. Anyway, so him and his buddy would sign up and go in this tournament where it was like, I think it said it was like a $50 gift card for
Wow.
whatever. And so him and his buddy would join up, sweep the whole tournament, and it would just be those two in the finals. And then it didn't matter who would win because they would just split the gift card. It's like, that's some dirty shit. That's,
Well, it just means they're really good.
yeah. But
Well,
still.
see the other thing is, my brother's kind of similar to our guest host here, who hasn't been talking at all, and
'Cause
that
he's off freaking
he
eating
likes to-
food. Jacob.
he likes to troll people. in games. So
Unless you're a girl.
see, this is what's This is what's really insulting about it. If he wanted to take the game seriously, he could and just straight up beat you and embarrass you at it. Or he could decide to not care about winning at all and just embarrass you by doing stupid plays
Right.
that you look like a fool for falling for. Like, for example, in Smash 4, the Ganon dunk, where you play as Ganondorf, you run off the edge, somebody chases after you, and then you turn around, do a side B, grab them, and then proceed to both fall to your death, but they die first because he has them underneath them.
Yeah.
Hence, he dunks them. So that's just one example, and there's just so many. It's just thinking about it just makes me boil up with anger just thinking about all those moves. And I know I've seen them play enough where I know they're coming, and I don't know how to avoid them. That's what's really infuriating too. It's like, okay, I know he's going to do this.
I hate all
But
the
how do I
friends
get
in
out of
video
it?
games.
Yeah, well, I remember when we used to play a lot of League, we would get sometimes a little bit chippy with each other.
Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Specific people.
I know Matt's always staring the pentas.
Okay, that was all right. We got to explain that one. That one.
You still owe me one.
Do I owe? It's been so long.
Yeah.
What?
All right. Well, you know what? You owe me
Pentakill.
for that.
I
You owe me.
almost, honest to God, had a pentakill. That bastard sitting over there took it.
All right.
But-
Well, you owe me for Rogue One, so we're even now.
Oh,
Why?
you dirty bastard. You are just the worst type of person.
Why?
Oh, because he used his gift card to buy my ticket.
Oh, you guys didn't
Aw,
invite
that's
me?
such a nice friend.
Oh,
I
I'm
thought
sorry. Whenever we would invite you, it was like, no, I'm busy. No, I got work.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
watched it at a matinee time. I think it was like
11:40.
1 p.m. or 2 p. Or was it even 11?
Yeah,
or
it was
something?
11.
Yeah.
At night?
You should
No,
fight.
morning.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, so the all right, so let's explain though the pentakill League of Legends situation. All right, so League of Legends, if you're not familiar with it, you know the 5-on-5 game where you play as a hero and you go around killing the other team's heroes, right? So when you kill an opposing player, it's just like, hey, you slayed this player. When you kill two people quickly, it's like double kill. And then it counts up.
Triple kill.
Quadra kill. Yeah, and
Get
then
a hexa kill.
exactly, yeah. So if you kill all single-handedly, well, technically not single-handedly, you just have the last hit. But anyway, you kill every single player on the other team. It's a pentakill, and it's like the equivalent of hitting a grand slam in baseball. I don't know. I can't think of any other analogies. But anyway, it's just you absolutely clowned the other team. Just you made them look like a bunch of idiots by letting you just wipe the floor with them. Yeah, exactly. So there's a special game mode that they put on every once in a while. It's called Legend of the Poro King. And the way it works
that's where
is
this all started.
you're going straight down a bridge towards the other team's base, and you
Oh,
can
the murder
throw
bridge.
these little
Alright.
snowball-looking creatures.
Oh, right. Oh,
Amen.
God. I almost got one with a support. Because it was Tom Kench.
You were supposed to get one for me.
Yeah, so anyway, what happened was we were just staying up late one night. It was probably like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah.
I think we even went to a Coney Island
No,
at some
Oh,
point.
yeah, that's right. It was Saturday. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we went over to
Yeah.
Phoenix.
So we're playing the game, and we're going through, and I'm playing as a character who's an assassin and just kicks everybody's butt if she gets on a roll. So I'm doing that. I go up, boom, 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 boom. I got 4 in a row. I'm going to jump in for the 5th kill. Next thing I know, I see like some kind of attack come from behind me, hit the last guy, and kill him. And it came from yours
Jacob.
truly, Jacob, aka Taco Nader, on this show.
Bastard.
AKA Pickles.
So, yeah.
God,
Look
chew
at
into the
that.
microphone even more.
So he took my pentakill away, and I
I was trying to help you.
and me being the hothead that I am,
Got super pissed.
absolutely lost it. I absolutely just went. I've had a couple moments in games where I've just lost it. There's a
He was
infamous.
pounding.
There's an infamous Hearts game in high school. We'll have to get to that story later.
Yeah.
Let me just explain this. He hit the desk so hard, his game disconnected.
Yeah, so I slammed,
That's right.
I slammed my palm on my computer desk so hard it like rattled my computer and crashed it.
That was super funny because you just see you just see Jacob take the pentakill. You hear a and then it's just nothing. And then a player has disconnected. I'm like, "Oh, no. He did not just rage that hard." Oh
Yes, I
no.
To be fair, I was trying to help him.
You were
And then-
trying to help me, but you took the kill.
And then you
You
got
took it.
back and you're
That
like
attack slowed him down.
and you're like, "Yeah, I hit my desk too hard." And we're like, "Okay, thank God. We thought you like quit on purpose, not because you're have anger issues." That's just the longest running joke of this channel. And so then, fast forward to like 2-3 games later, I'm playing a character known as a support, also known as Tom Kench, who's basically a southern.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Well, I call him Foghorn Leghorn because he sounds like him. But he's got a southern accent. He's a catfish person, and he can eat things and stuff. Well, I didn't realize how powerful I was. I literally walked through their team. Oh no, wait, that was after. Okay, well, anyway, so I didn't realize how powerful I was. I got a double kill out of like nowhere. And then I walked forward a bit, and I'm like, no, I don't want to go in on that. That's a Jay Zanny and someone else. There's 3 people there. I'm not going to fight that. So I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. I'll push it to the turret. Turns out I completely wiped them out, so I screwed myself out of a second pentakill that night. So Tom Kench is a really easy character to walk through a team if you build them right. But at some point in time, what had happened was early on in a fight, Matt came away with one of the kills. And so I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. That's not going to mean anything until I hear the quadra kill. And I look up and it's me. And I'm like, oh, Matt, you dirty bastard. You stole the penna from me.
I didn't. It didn't happen that way, actually.
It didn't?
The way it happened was you got a quadra kill, and there was still one guy left on the other team. You were chasing them down, but it took you like 10 seconds to finally catch up to him. And then I think I hit him with the Poro, jumped to him, and killed him or something like that.
That's right.
And then I was like, oh, dude, I didn't steal it. It was more than 10 seconds.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because the way it works is it doesn't count as like a quadra kill or whatever unless you do it within a certain number of seconds for each kill. So I'm just going in there, and I'm just in the heat of the moment. I'm like, I'm killing this guy. I don't even think I realized it was a quadra kill you had. I just go and take it. I'm like, boom, yes, we aced them. And you're like, you idiot! What are you doing? I'm
No,
like,
he stole the penna.
What are you talking about? Oh, I stole it. No, I didn't steal it.
Yeah.
And
And then he tried to ration it out.
I think it took me, like 6 months to finally admit I stole it from you or something.
Yeah.
I just, for the longest time, I'm just like, no, I didn't steal it from you. There was a perfect explanation
It was
for
like a
what
couple
happened.
months ago, I think.
Yeah, I was in denial about it, I'll admit. And
God.
I think eventually at some point or another, I ended up getting a pentakill with Katarina, but
Yeah, and I wasn't there for it.
you
You're
weren't.
welcome.
I don't think you were there.
But
Jake was though. But
I hoped you.
yeah, and that was basically the last time I played League because I haven't played it in probably a good 10 or 11 months or
That's
so.
your job.
Well,
I
that
was
was part of
playing it a
it,
couple weeks ago.
and also because of my video series that I do and all the other miscellaneous stuff that I do.
Yeah,
So yeah,
4 months.
it took me like a whole 2.5 weeks to finally upload again.
yeah, me too. So when I went to upload, all right, have you ever gotten this problem where you go to put in like the description and stuff, and then it says cannot save changes?
Oh, all the time.
No.
I'm no stranger
Jacob,
to
when was the
yeah,
last time you ever uploaded to this channel?
you're supposed to say I'm no stranger to sarcasm, sir.
When was the last time that you ever uploaded to this channel?
Oh, our very first video, go
Never.
check it out. Professional
Never.
interrogators. All three of
No.
us.
He was
I
in
have never.
the video. I'm pretty confident I uploaded it because I had to edit it because it was my camera.
This guy's ego, though. This guy's ego.
Ego? Bullshit. I was the one that did it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh my
You're the
god.
prisoner.
Yes. Anyway,
I was the one who told you to slam down in the desk in a fit of rage and scream into the camera. Which
oddly enough, I reenacted that during a League of Legends game, and my computer disconnected.
Yep. Full circle.
Anyway, so it's funny that Terpez says I don't strike him as a guy that can rage. I'm glad
He is.
I'm glad that's the case because my past was filled with moments like that.
Blinding
Oh yeah,
anger.
it was
So I've been doing much better about it,
Yeah.
controlling myself. Although every once in a while it does kind of break through a bit.
He
I
just
think
bottles it all up inside and then he just explodes
no,
and goes on a
those
rampage.
people that
usually
are
I
really
just
happy,
listen to
but you
music
never
or something
know.
and then it dissipates. But anyway, the point is, I think on Games Lost to the Ages, the closest I've come to raging on something was probably during the Armyman RTS videos. I know that I was probably being kind of annoying in those, like, hey, you idiot, stop walking over there. Stop walking over
Actually, I
there.
did notice
These soldiers
that.
are so stupid. So, I mean, I know that I wasn't like going completely crazy, but I know that on that series, I was getting a little bit frustrated with the game there. But anyway, let's talk about the infamous Hearts game because this is an all-time classic. And even I admit this is funny.
I
So
should tell it.
all right, yeah, you guest star, you tell the story.
Guest star.
Yeah.
Taco Nate.
You've never been on here.
Yes, I have.
We're on episode 11. The podcast.
You've never
I've been
on
there in
the
spirit.
podcast?
You've been here in spirit. You didn't even know until like 2 weeks ago.
No,
I
he didn't
knew.
know. He didn't know until 2 hours ago. We had to explain to him what this was.
I knew and I forgot though.
No. While we were at Matt's place for New Year's, I'm pretty confident I said
dude.
something about it.
Yeah.
I also see whenever you're live streaming, I get notifications on my phone like, "What is this crap?"
Oh, so he's known for this whole time and
He
just
knew,
doesn't
Don't
give a
but he
shit.
didn't
You're
know.
you have your own YouTube channel and you're subscribed to us. I think that's probably
For
why.
a YouTube channel that you helped start. The hell? What?
Maybe you
That's
put his
like
own
breaking
on
the
his phone.
space-time continuum there.
Whoa.
That doesn't even make any sense. No, you want to know something crazy? I'm subscribed to our channel.
Dun dun dun.
Wow.
Yes.
Inception.
You can I'm actually a subscriber
Which
of
doesn't
this
mean
channel.
shit.
Yeah, it does. I'm one of 90 people subscribed to this channel.
Ooh,
Oh my
that's a
god, is it 90?
It
No.
was at 89 now. It was
Yep.
It's still 89.
It was at 91 at some point, I think.
No, it's
Clearly-
at 90. Who is it?
Not anymore.
Oh, you fucker.
Dick.
You son of a bitch.
All right. But seriously though, tell the heart story.
Clever.
Okay, I just want to say,
Oh, 2
There-
weeks ago.
Shut up.
okay, so there are 2 tricks you can do in hearts. You can shoot the sun, you can shoot the moon. I can't remember what shoot the sun is, but he was being so smug about shooting the moon, and he knew he was gonna get it. So me and the other Matt swapped cards underneath the table just to mess with him, because he was guessing that I played off my highest heart, and the other Matt would have played off his final one beforehand, because that's all the only card he had left. So we swapped a couple cards underneath the table, and he calculated this so well in his head. When I put down that final heart, and he just saw his hopes and dreams shatter.
Sounds like
And it's
fun.
I was so smug is the perfect word for it. I was so arrogant and smug about it. I'm like, there's only one way I don't take them all, and it's if he has every single heart, and I know that's not possible because the cards are distributed. The statistical chance of that happening is like nothing. So I'm like being a show off. I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. I got it.
Let me do a solid reenactment of the reaction.
Okay.
Damn it!
That was actually pretty accurate. So
No, it was more like, damn it.
so we're in
I
the
can't pound the table.
while we're doing this, we're in the lunch area, the cafeteria in high school,
Yeah.
right?
You would
With
have
like
been yelled at.
hundreds of other people around us. So I'm looking. I see him lay down that last card. I think it was like a jack of hearts, and I had a 10 of hearts. I'm just in my head. I'm just like, no way, no, there's no way, no, that did not just happen. And I just like burst out, stand up, swing my arm as high as I can, and then slam it on the table. Just go, damn it! And then like I think just everybody around just like shut up and just looked at me. Like like those moments where everybody just like
And
goes
you just
quiet.
sat there, like hands in front of your mouth, blinding rage, and you're just steaming and just raw anger coursing
wanna
through your
say-
veins.
Until you see that.
To see that in the
everyone's
schools
staring
nowadays, that is just, yeah, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, that's like
That's like I don't want to say it, but that's a stereotypical thing of
Should,
teenage white boys.
should we be calling the FBI on him? Are we in danger? Maybe, no, it's over our game of cards. Okay, never mind. No. Put that SWAT team away. Get him out.
How do you
So,
do SWAT team?
Yeah, that was a
Very
thing.
carefully.
So that was the infamous Hearts game, and because I raged so hard, Jacob and the other Matt fessed up to cheating.
Wow.
Yeah, they're actually like, dude, calm down, okay? You
Yeah.
actually beat us. We swapped cards under the table. I'm like, okay, good. Then I was right. I got them all. But man,
Oh, that's what it was. It was Jacob had all the hearts.
He had all the hearts. That was the only way I could lose.
I
is
was
if
trying to
one player
remember.
had all the hearts.
I
That
was
the
trying to
only-
remember like
Yeah.
how it happened.
It's like
Yeah, I could
visualization
only
is really hard.
I could only lose if one player had all the hearts, and the chances of that happening was so small. I'm like, I got this. There's no way. This hand I have is tailor made for taking them all. And if
feel like
you're
we took-
if you're not familiar with hearts, when you take all of the hearts and the queen of spades, you give everybody else points. And the
Right.
object of the game is have the lowest score possible. So you give everybody else 26, you get nothing. It's basically a slap in the face to every other player in the game.
Yeah.
So, but if you screw up and only take 25 out of 26 points, you're screwed because you just took 25 points. If
You
somebody
took a
goes over
quarter.
100, you lose. Yeah, you just took a quarter of defeat, basically.
Usually
That's what I
you
So
say.
want points.
that's
Not in
why it was so
hearts.
infuriating. Not only did I screw up, or thought I screwed up on it, but also I basically ruined my entire game chances of
Again,
winning too.
I crushed your hopes and dreams. It felt nice.
Oh my god.
I'm not
What?
surprised by that at
I'm
all.
gonna say this. I don't care.
Jacob was like, it felt nice, crushing your hopes and
Thought
dreams.
you were mad, I think.
Oh no no
Well,
no. That
I
was
find
being
it
an
funny
actor.
that I find it funny
Yeah.
that we can't even play certain games because all you do is like troll me or somebody else. Like that stupid, was it the sheriff
Sure.
of Nottingham?
Yeah.
We couldn't even play that game because you just kept trolling me, and I'm like, all right, I'm
I
getting.
didn't. That was you psychologically second guessing yourself.
Because all you were doing, you weren't playing to win, you were just playing to mess me up, and it was so frustrating to deal
You know,
with.
the point of the
Your
game is you
friends.
have to lie what's in your sack.
If you're trying to smuggle goods, one
Yeah,
guy's
to
the
get
sheriff,
points.
and you can either bribe the sheriff or basically tell him to go screw himself and have him check your bag. And if
I
he
told him
checks your bag and you're telling the truth,
to
he
keep it,
owes you money or something like that.
and I
Yeah.
kept telling you to go screw yourself, Kappa.
Oh
And you
And I'm,
checked me every single time except for that last time when I was actually lying.
god.
I was like, "Yep, this is the time he's not gonna believe me. He's just gonna let me do it."
that stupid game. See, so that's all right. So that's the game that I can't ever play with you. And the game I can't ever play with Marsh is Go. I can't I
I
can't play
can't
that
even
game.
play that game. Dude,
No,
Like
I
dude,
was
going
literally
ghost.
just thinking about this earlier
you
today.
Would you
you and
like me
I
to get an actual
I
table?
remember whenever you and I would play it, you would just beat me so bad
Um,
it wouldn't even be close.
yeah, we gotta go over the rules again
Is
because
that going ghost?
No. This is something completely different. Go is an old board game where it's
ego.
like a grid, and then you place stones on the intersections. It's supposedly like one of the most.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Japanese. I think it might have been originated in China, but it's from that part of the world. Anyway, yeah, so it's supposed to be like one of the most in-depth strategy games ever made, even though it's one of the most simplistic games, like for pieces and everything.
Easy
But
oh, now I remember why I was thinking about this. It was on a top 10 scientific breakthroughs or scientific articles. Yeah, Hikaru no Go, Terpes. That's actually how I got into this game. I'm
That was
not
on
even kidding.
Toonami?
It was on Toonami Jetstream, their online streaming service,
Oh,
with along with
does that cost
Mare.
money?
No, is long dead.
Oh,
That was like back in 2009, if not earlier. But yeah, no. Google created a AI that played
like
a
the world grandmaster
grandmaster
champion.
champion of Go and beat him 4-1. So out of 5 games, the AI won.
That's
Or won
disgusting.
4. So
That's absolutely disgusting.
Five.
I downloaded a Go app on my phone. I couldn't even beat the lowest difficulty.
yeah, same
Like
here.
I set it to like the lowest possible, like that it can actually competently play at all, and I couldn't even beat it. Just every single thing I would try to do, it would just one up me and just be like, oh, you're going to place your stone there? Well, I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to trap your guys, and I'm going to surround them, take all your pieces, then I'm going to form them a wall around you, take all this territory, and oh, you lose. And it's just like, and I just know, like, it's so infuriating because it's like, as soon as I place a piece, I know the computer is going to screw me over somehow with that move. It's just like that. Talk about second guessing yourself. Like, when you play against the computer in this game, you're second guessing every single move you're doing. It's just like, oh my gosh, is this the right move? Am I going to get totally destroyed for this?
I
Easy
should
to
play
learn,
this.
hard to master.
I mean, it's very different from chess, though. So chess is another really famous. I love chess, and I'm decent at that. Some people say I'm really good. I'm not. I'm decent. But chess is more tactical, whereas Go is strategic. So the difference being like tactical, you maneuver, protect pieces, capture stuff. Strategic's more
Like
like I'm going to take over this portion of the board and I'm going to build up from there, kind of thing.
you don't want to
So
do that, Trapeze. You do not want to play chess against
He loves
Blitz.
strategy games.
Don't do it.
Pretty
Don't
good
do
at
it.
them.
You will just suffer through. Remember how we were talking about how his brother likes to toy with people and whatnot? That's kind of how it is with him in chess. It's like I just gave up after.
I think you had like a chess set where it was like the rebels versus the federals or something like that. It was like a Civil War themed
Yeah,
one,
I
and
think that's sitting in
and
my
you
room.
you set up in your video camera, and you're like, all right, let's video camera ourselves playing this. I don't think that footage survived because you deleted it because
Nope.
I won so
Not to mention my
handily.
camera's retarded and it only like records 15 minutes at a time.
Oh, okay, that's part of it too.
I
I know.
actually asked my neighbor who like records sport games and stuff.
So in chess, there's a really obscure rule where when the opponent moves out one of their pawns for the two space move, if they do that and it makes their pawn go side by side with one of yours, you can move and capture that pawn as if it only moved one space. It's in French,
Sounds
the
like
name of
a
the rule, it's like
chess.
en passant or something like that. Um, and it's really obscure, but it's legit. It's a legitimate chess rule. So I was playing with a friend of mine, or ours really, and him and I were deadlocked, and we hadn't captured any pieces. He makes a move with that. I'm like, oh, so I'm just gonna take your piece like that. He's like, bull crap, you can't do that. I'm like, look it up on your phone. Looks it up. Dang, that is a real rule. So, being the jerk that I am, I didn't let him take it back.
What
And then
the
I proceeded
hell?
and then I proceeded to let him I proceeded to move my queen into his backfield and just capture every single piece one at a time with my queen.
That's
And when,
bullshit.
It's with
That move is bullshit.
It's with his queen.
No, it's not. It's the
no.
pawns.
I used that en passant
He said.
pawn move to
Yeah,
set
I'm
up my
talking about.
queen into
Oh.
his backfield. But yeah, you just looked it up.
Yeah. That's such a bullshit rule.
It's
Oh my
legitimate
God.
though. It's a
There
real
are
rule.
so many rules like that in chess. There's a strategy called boxing.
But anyway, so yeah, I guess that's the
With
equivalent
box, it's like
of playing Smash Bros and doing a 100% combo to somebody. Just invoke that obscure rule at the worst possible time for your opponent, and
I unknowingly beat my grandfather in a chess game in like 5 or 6 turns.
I got beat
there's
four
the
times.
minimum moves that you can defeat a player is 4
Yeah.
that I know
I
of.
I can't remember
4
exactly
moves.
how I did it, but it was with the bishops. He cleared out his pawns like in front of the king and queen.
Yep.
That's
And then you
bad.
just maneuvered so that you put his king in check and he couldn't move out of the way.
Yep.
And he couldn't move anything in front of it either and just nothing.
Oh, it was so satisfying. I'm like, this is how this feels. It feels amazing.
Blitz,
I have done the 4 move trick to somebody and they walked away. They were just done.
See ya.
It involves what is it? You have to move. You really can only do it as white. So first of all, you got to play as white, and then you have to move your pawn in front of your king 1 or 2 spaces. It doesn't matter. then you move your bishop to one spot, you move your queen to the other, and then you move your queen in to the pawn to the front left of the opposing king. And because all their pieces are still kind of in the initial setup,
Mm-hmm.
they can't move. And you just win because they can't do anything about it.
It's super dirty.
It's really dirty.
Because, like, the way it works is that bishops are right next to the king and queen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're in front of the bishop, and the king can't take your queen because you got the other bishop there.
Yep.
But, like, the easiest way to counteract that is just to move, like, up one on the
The
king.
pawn that you need to capture, just move it one space up and you just blow up the whole play,
Yeah.
I
Yep.
think. Or you can move the pawn in front. There's so many ways to block it, but it's
Yeah.
basically like just something you can do to somebody who has no idea what they're doing at all. And
Right,
just be like, huh,
5-year-old.
yeah.
You should get Hanafuda.
I'm still trying to look for a decent set. But Hanafuda
Go,
Hana,
Goban?
no,
No.
not a
Oh.
Goban.
Those
Goban.
aren't those
It's
like
the
thousands
table.
of dollars or something?
Yeah.
Cheapest one that I saw was like 400.
Oh, that's not
It's
that
like,
bad.
oh my god.
Is that because they're made of rare wood?
No, because they're handcrafted and it's a pain in the ass to build them.
Oh.
It's disgusting. Like how much effort goes into this.
I knew that was coming. I'm surprised it hasn't come more frequently.
What?
No, it comes more frequently. Trust me.
Those witty comebacks out of nowhere.
Oh, what was that, Jacob?
What?
What'd you say?
Them's
What'd you
fighting
say?
words is what I heard.
Oh.
Hold on, let me look that up again.
Goban.
Don't say anything. Shut up.
Well,
I'm looking.
Better. I don't
Okay,
know if that's
it's
a table.
runneth up,
More like a
bitch.
thick-
Thou
Oh.
don't want these
oh,
hands.
okay, that was just. I don't even know what that was all about.
Oh my god.
Let's not even go
God damn
there.
it, Jacob.
What?
Whatever.
What do you think of our little Soviet Russia showdown that we had going on there? Those memes are really funny.
Dude, I thought I was literally about to look up and be like, all right, I'm going to look for the funniest Russian meme and I'm going to win. And then you literally, like, right as I think that, you pull out, in KGB, if you're not rushing for food, then you're stalling.
And it shows instead of Colonel Sanders, it shows Stalin, and instead of KFC, it says KGB.
It's like, oh my god. I literally said, I thought I was going to win. Obviously not. Congratulations. You one up me.
Here, I'm gonna find that picture and then send it to you, and you can post it on the screen. It was so stupid. It was funny.
So I found a bamboo board. Oh my god, how big is this? Oh, it's not that big. It's 18 by 17 by 2. So
Yes, not a table.
I found, well, it's a table board, whatever. So it's a bamboo go table. It's 2 inches high. Weighs 15 pounds. This board is made of solid strips of bamboo pressed together one layer at a time. Not only is bamboo beautiful, but is also durable, environmentally friendly, and sustainable. Anyway, this thing that like doesn't look like it's worth much. Take a guess on the price.
Or we're playing The Price is Right.
Yeah.
$2,500.
No. It's like $80.
Okay. I was gonna highball it because usually stuff is like ridiculously
It
overpriced.
is super highballing it,
Oh,
but
Amazon.
like a very good uh Go set, like 2.4-inch Go board with durable convince Yunzi stones and rosewood bowl sets. $300.
Oh yeah, isn't it like technically the white stones are supposed to be made out of a certain mineral and the black stones are supposed to be made out of a different type of mineral or something?
Yeah,
It's like you can get, and then there's a really technical way of holding it. I think it's like your middle finger goes on top and your
and
index finger goes underneath,
your
and then you're
index finger and your
supposed
ring
to,
finger go
oh, is that it's
beneath it.
index and okay, and then it's
For
like
like for
you're
respect.
supposed to like
Yep.
put it down with like a tap sound or something.
Like the more you respect your opponent, the harder you tap. So if you just go like,
But what if I don't respect my opponent?
then you do something like this,
All right, I sent you the picture by the way.
and if it's like two grandmasters, you'll hear and whatnot. And so
The,
in that show that Terpes mentioned, Hikaru no Go, what happened was the kid goes up against like a grandmaster and he's like starting to play, and the grandmaster just comes up and it's like very anime and whatnot, and it's like,
mhm.
oh, what the hell was that? And so in the show, the kid's got a ghost of a grandmaster who was assassinated, whatever bullshit is going on in the show, and he's like, oh, when he's doing that, he's showing you respect because he respects you as a player. So the kid goes, oh, so then I should do the same thing. Tries doing it, flips the whole board, screws everything up, and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, and whatnot. And like this old guy's a total hard ass, and it's like, yep, that's pretty much what I expected. But oh my god, I love this picture.
You gonna pull it up?
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Who's in the picture?
I sent you the
Stalin.
picture on
Okay.
Skype.
Yeah.
Didn't remember.
Okay.
Bum bum ba.
Me and
When
Jacob
you're
had one
rushing for
time.
food, there's no time for Stalin. Oh my god. It is perfect.
Is uncanny is what it is. It looks so much like the KFC logo.
Yup.
You're just like you look at it, you're like, huh? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that is. And then the biggest pun or play on words you can possibly think of too. Oh man. Okay, but I know me and Jacob one time had a back and forth where we were like
A
having a
meme
picture
off.
duel. Yeah, a meme off or whatever.
Jeez.
We I forget what started it, but we were like playing pictures that of people staring, and then it just started getting into like really weird stuff. I think I at some point had like Donald Trump as one of the pictures that I played, and I'm like, I saved my Trump card for last.
Oh my god.
And then I think that wasn't actually my last card though, because I think I played like. Have you ever seen those ones where it's like it shows somebody just like freaking out, and there's a poorly drawn Luigi staring at them?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I played one of those too. But yes, I love doing that. So whenever we do these little meme offs, I love it. It's great. It's like a staring contest, but with pictures.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Um so I'm looking up like the ghost stuff and whatnot, and clamshell ghost stones. Uh Carefully selected snow grade. So snow grade is the highest grade of ghost stones. The key features of snow grade stones include their unparalleled whiteness and delicate, exquisite grain that runs through each stone. Their shape, meanwhile, brings out the beauty of the grain, with natural yet uniform curves that sit perfectly in the player's hands. Our stones also have a refined stability that maximizes movement on the board. They combine artistry and practical usability in a way that captures the heart of each player. So
Boring.
that's
All right. Well, then what's interesting to you, Mister? Hey, how's that PlayStation 4 Ultra Mega or whatever you got doing?
yeah, Jacob.
What is it technically called? I forget.
It's
PlayStation 4 Pro.
no, it's a super mega guru or Kami guru.
So do
What
you have a
the hell?
4K
Super
TV?
Kami Dende.
No.
Then why did you buy the? You know that on this show earlier we've had like an entire rant about the PlayStation 4 Pro, right?
Oh yeah.
1 terabyte memory.
Yeah. So what? Terabyte memory is commonplace on systems now.
Says the guy who owns a 500 gig.
No. So funny thing, I didn't even ask for it. My family gave me an Xbox One.
Yep. Rolling in the money.
So
Damn it.
and it came with Battlefield 1. So you know.
Oh, one of those.
Trade,
At some point, I'm going to be
trade
getting
that
back
for a
into
PS4.
getting back into the battlefield.
For PS4.
Trade it in. It might be too late for that. Let's see. I don't know when they bought it.
It should be good to return it until the 15th. If it was from GameStop.
Bum 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 bum.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where they got it
Nah,
from, but
I bet it was bought at Walmart
or
for the
Meyer or
discount.
something. Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was very funny. So I have it over here. I haven't set it up yet though.
Ha.
Well, I mean, I'm busy. Like for example,
Yeah.
writing the theme song for our podcast.
Oh my
Which
god, we're
that-
gonna have a theme
The
song.
theme song.
It's not done yet, but I've written how many measures? About a
Three?
couple dozen. No, 3, 6, 9, 12.
Shows you I
17
don't know shit
measures.
about music.
So
I know. What
yeah,
the
it's not a
measure
lot.
is.
It's only like that's like equivalent to like 20 seconds of music. So it takes time though. Like I have to play the notes, think of what sounds good, try to find a catchy tune. Yeah, no, the theme song Turfaze is definitely in the works.
Let me do the drum solo.
I thought we were gonna
That was
get you. I thought we were gonna get you to
No.
get a set of pots and pans and.
Oh yeah, I was gonna pull a Saint Anger. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
I still think
Shots
we should do.
fired.
I still think we should do a cover of a song from that album. I think it would actually sound pretty accurate.
The first one.
We could do
That one?
Frantic.
No.
Yeah,
No, it's annoying.
we could do that one or some kind of monster. That one was a kind of a slower paced one.
I love that song. I don't care what people say about Saint Anger.
Some kind of monster.
I love it.
Yeah.
I have no affiliation with this site, just
They
in case there's a
go-
lawsuit.
They go batshit
Why would there be a lawsuit?
on there. Oh, speaking of
There's
Metallica.
no money to be made
Lose their
here.
mind on that.
Yeah, speaking of Metallica, I've got a funny story that happened the other day.
Oh, really?
The
Let's
other
hear it.
morning. So,
Oh. remember.
Yeah. So, a little bit of backstory. So, someone who bought that.
My mom.
Okay, so Chrissy's mother bought Jackson a rubber ducky.
Ooh.
You go to
Except-
Toys R Us. It's
Except
there.
it's not.
$100.
It's
Why?
not. So, it's not that much of a rubber ducky. In fact, it doesn't go in water. Why? Because it's actually a Bluetooth speaker that lights up.
It's great.
I
if you-
had no clue what this was.
According to the reviews, it's great if you have an iOS device with Bluetooth capabilities because the Android things seem to not work or don't have much content.
And guess what kind of phone I have? An iPhone.
That's really your
So
fault.
So,
How's it
I have an
my fault?
iPhone too, but my family gave it to me, so Anyway, proceed.
so
We can still
I had no clue.
use it as
I
a.
had no clue what the hell this thing was. I thought it was just a giant rubber ducky that lit up.
No, Marsh thought it was a rubber ducky.
Yeah, I thought it was just a giant rubber ducky that lit up. So Jackson woke up one morning in the middle of the night and was just super pissed. Chrissy had him out here in the living room. I walked out. I'm like, "Hey, shush, quiet, be good."
Maybe he's gonna be the future me. He's gonna have all that rage building up
So,
inside.
so I walked out there, helped her calm him down and whatnot, and I went back to bed. And so that's when I overhear the conversation happen between Chrissy and her mom. So what's this duck thing for? And it's like, oh, it's a Bluetooth speaker. I was hoping to use your phone because mine doesn't work for it. Immediately, my eyes shoot awake, and I'm like, oh, frantically go, no pun intended, frantically go through my phone, go to the settings, set up Bluetooth. And I'm like looking for it. And I'm like, is it Edwin? I don't. Whatever. Screw it. Click on Edwin. It cycles through, and it's like connected. I'm like, yes. Okay, maybe it is. Switch over to music again. Scroll down. Start playing "Hardwired" by Metallica, and like the conversation that was going out in the living room just stopped. And then Chrissy briskly walks over to the bedroom door. She's like, "How did you do that?" Like, it's really easy to do.
What
it
would
on
be
a
even
Bluetooth.
fun? What would be even funnier is if you were like sleeping and you were pretending to sleep. You'd be like, "What? What are you talking
Oh,
about?
it was so funny.
What's going on?"
To
Like
be perfectly honest,
you just hear a soft hardwired going on. Dun dun dun
Yeah,
dun dun
because I
dun.
remember
To be
when
honest,
my mom
to be honest,
spanked
what,
us with a
Jacob?
click remote.
I was really expecting him to say he threw it in the bathtub and ruined it
No,
without
no, no, no,
realizing
no,
what
no,
it
no.
was.
Nope. Instead, I turned a duck speaker that was meant for my son into a heavy metal duck.
Well, he likes all kinds of music, so he likes that too.
Even
Also-
hardcore Christian rap.
Oh God, that sounds
He
terrible.
might like that too.
I think that's a legitimate thing.
Yeah, that's a
It
legitimate
is.
thing.
There's a lot of different
That sounds
music.
terrible.
The ironic thing is that
Yo, let me tell you about Jesus Christ, and I'm done.
There's Christian rap, but not really Christian metal. Because
It's kind of
religious-
hard because
Oh no,
I mean-
no. There's a metal for everything. I swear to God.
But so many
Yeah,
religious
just watch
people
that.
think
Just
that
watch
metal
that.
is
Watch that
anti-religious.
meets metal guy. He actually
Okay.
does a really good job.
All right. So, listening to the man known as Total Biscuit, you learn about all types of metal,
I thought it was
including
that other guy.
including parrot metal, not pirate,
Oh, pirate metal is
That
actually
sounds so
not-
really metal.
not
actually,
pirate,
I
parrot,
like pirate metal.
as in like an African gray parrot.
Okay, that sounds funny.
So what it is, it's called Hate Beak.
You just have
And
parrot listen to the
it's-
music once.
It's a 3-man
Artist.
group. There's guitar, bass, drummer, and Waldo, the lead singer.
Oh, Waldo.
An African gray parrot is a lead
Where's
singer
Waldo?
for a metal band.
this is like in real life, not like
Honest to God,
animation.
I swear to God.
Okay, but pirate metal though.
Oh yeah, pirate metal's a thing.
Pirate metal is amazing. It's
Yes,
so
it is.
funny.
What is it? Ailstorm?
Yeah.
It's absolutely hilarious to listen to.
Can I just straight up? I don't want
Hailstorm.
No.
Thing that should not be.
Yeah. I'm sending this to you guys. I want to know what you think. But yeah, I'm gonna play a bit here.
You want me to want me? What?
Actually, no, I'm not, because it's bad.
Sounds really funny.
There's
A
also
parrot doing
there's also another one called Necrogoblicon, which is like goblin themed metal. I saw a video of that. I'm like, what the shit am I watching? The hell?
You guys watch all kinds of weird things.
No, I have no
I
shame
have
for it.
Yeah, exactly. I've noticed because I see all kinds of just bizarre suggestions for videos to watch on our channel. I'm like,
guinea pigs.
how did this? No, that's like guinea pigs. That's like nothing.
Well,
But
he should let me back on the channel. You'll be surprised.
What is
Oh.
the weirdest thing that you have seen?
You don't want to know.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, I
trying
gotta
to
go
think.
back and play Elite Dangerous because apparently there's aliens in it.
I'm trying. I know I've seen some really. It's usually anime.
Yep.
Oh, here's one right here.
God damn it.
It says top funny anime moments number 29.
All right, that's
and
bullshit.
it,
I don't watch that shit.
and it looks like a anime girl
Anime
doing a
boob girl?
handstand and her shirt about to come off her chest.
Yep, anime boob girl.
And that is on the front page of our home for our channel. And I'm like, how the frick did that get there? Because I certainly don't watch that crap.
Nope.
I don't know about Marshall, but I don't watch
You want to
that.
know why? It's because I look up other anime clips that are
So
actually
they're like,
good.
oh, you like anime, so let's just show you,
Let's
you know.
just give you all the anime boobs.
Yeah, seriously. I've seen so many of those, and I'm just like, what is going on here?
It's like, what's your YouTube history filled with? Shame and regret. Oh, man. It's like, what's your channel filled with? Depression and sadness. Oh,
Maybe
my
you do need
God.
help.
So, episode 11.
Yeah, you
Just
haven't explained
depression.
that.
Yeah, I have. We invited
Oh,
Jacob. Shots.
speaking of funny stuff, that one picture you sent, the one with Link from The Legend of Zelda.
I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, oh,
I think-
Dark Souls, duh.
I think that was a reference though to the fact that the new one, Legend of Zelda game, is supposed to be like a big open world or something. So somebody was probably like
Oh.
comparing it to Dark Souls.
It's dangerous to go
So
on
it shows him
adventures
being
in
like,
this.
yeah, let's go on an adventure. He goes to fight a skeleton, dies in one hit from it, and the skeleton's just
Welcome
like,
to Dark Souls, bitch.
I was laughing too hard at that. Thankfully, I was working from home.
Oh, I was wondering how you were able to respond so quick.
Yeah, I had to work
How
from home
often
because I
do you
wasn't
do
feeling
that?
good.
I'm like, what the hell is he doing? I thought he was working.
Yeah, I know I was, but also I just saw that picture. Gosh, look at this. Okay,
And there's like a tier, too.
here's more stupid thumbnails on our home page. Something OMG games. All of these look bad.
Yeah, no, I have no clue who the
Every-
hell he is.
Yeah, well, just I'm not even gonna look at those anymore.
What is
I
it?
hope not.
Destiny Crack Humor, Destiny Crack
Oh.
Humor 5, Undertale Crack Humor,
Is it
Overwatch
like
Crack Humor.
Gamer poop?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. But it's like, oh, hey, you like video games? You like boobs? OMG Games is for you.
That sounds like gamer poop.
But, oh, you know what? Instead of posting that on stream, I'm going to actually directly link to it.
Ha ha, I thought you hated puns.
I know. I died a little on the inside.
You always talk about how you hate my puns, and then you go and make a pun.
I do. I'm sad now.
Oh, do you need a hug?
No. I gotta go kill myself for making a pun.
I'll do a misery on you.
Oh God! Don't break my legs. Get the hell away from me. Ah, the insanity. He looks so happy too, until like the
Yeah.
third frame where it's like,
Oh, what would be even better if it was Toon Link?
Welcome to dark side.
What's that?
it's TV on the side so he could play on while he's laying
Oh,
down.
okay. I was like,
Lazy
it sounds like
bastard.
that movie, or it looks like that movie I don't like. Just making another sequel for.
What's the weirdest thing I've seen?
About that Rick and Morty thing.
It's probably the. It's probably the.
What's black?
I don't know. I'm gonna turn that off. The Japanese Anime Expo. You will see
Jax?
it.
Ha!
JAEX, I think.
But
I don't know.
usually people do X, like with PAX.
Hey, your brother's playing Witcher 3. Jacob.
Not my. I was gonna say.
Oh,
We
that's
were just talking about The Witcher, weren't we? Yeah, when we went to
I was.
Rogue One.
I completely forgot how we got on that topic, but it was basically like, hey, you like killing stuff? Oh, do you want a guy who's basically Hugh Hefner and likes to screw everyone that moves? Sure, this game's for you.
Not to mention it throws in a bunch of Polish
Trading cards for
mythology
every
or
woman
something.
that you bang.
That
Yeah,
sounds
see,
like
I was when I found out that game was like based on Polish mythology and everything, I'm like, dang, that's actually really cool and everything. And I read more about like what goes on in the game. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
oh, oh,
this is
oh,
not safe
oh,
for the home.
oh, yeah. I won't be playing that one.
wow, you actually almost played an RPG.
He plays
What are you talking about? I
Skyrim.
play Skyrim.
Yeah.
I'm making an RPG game.
I'm so
Where
used
have
to
you
you playing
been?
strategy games.
Oh, which, by the way, your RPG game, when you design my character, he needs absolute batshit crazy hair.
He's partially based on that one picture you sent me with that war
Oh,
paint
right,
you
that's
put on,
right.
whatever that was supposed to be. But I can put on the crazy hair. You also get a replica saber. It's based on a
Replica?
saber from a very famous uh, movie series. I think is how I'm going to describe it.
Star bars.
What?
I am the next anime hero, Terpes.
Yeah. So the game's supposed to have a kind. It's supposed to be a parody, actually, in a sense, on tactical RPGs. Because the way I'm going to design it, this is not spoilers or anything, but it's like characters you don't technically kill anybody, you just like beat them up kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's like one thing. And because I'm going to actually have like a entire chapter or whatever as a tribute to Fire Emblem, because that's like the main inspiration. And you know how Fire Emblem's set in like a medieval theme, right?
Yeah.
So for this game, things go bad at a Renaissance festival. That's your medieval theme there. So that's going to be interesting.
I know I just sent you guys that picture, but I'm doing it so I can pop it on the stream.
I could do Fire Emblem Path of Radiance
Because I am the
one
next
on
anime
GameCube.
character.
Yeah, Fire Emblem games are really fun.
Yeah,
They're also
especially
infuriating,
so much
but
lag
fun.
on one side.
I actually have dude, you look like the guy that hosts Ancient Aliens.
Oh my god, I do.
You do.
Dude, all right, hold on, keep that up there and pull up the Ancient Aliens guy.
Complete with the
Oh
laughing
god, what's his
smile
name?
face.
Aliens, guy.
No, just go on Google Images and just type Ancient Aliens.
Aliens.
Alien.
I literally just googled aliens, and wow, you actually don't get that guy.
Just Ancient
Oh,
Aliens.
Giorgio Chu something.
You're more likely to get
Aliens meme.
Yeah.
Yes. Perfect. Oh yeah, I found another funny picture. I don't know if I sent it to you guys, but it was it was Austin Powers meme, and
Look at his on the left
That
side.
looks
oh my god, I even
ridiculously
squint
similar.
in my eyes. Son of a
Squint.
bitch.
You're squinting in your eyes, smiling. The hair's messed up. The forehead's completely
Son
showing.
of a bitch. I
But
didn't even mean to do
It's
that.
so funny that his hair comes to a point on one
The
side.
only thing you need to do is put on the suit and tie
Oh
and do
god.
the gesture. Yeah.
So,
And you like science fiction.
oh yeah, I wanna talk about this picture real quick,
It's
in a
not
minute.
picture, it's a cartoon.
But so there's here it is.
It's a Sunday Funnies.
It's there's a famous line in Austin Powers where he's like, "I also like to live dangerously" and whatnot. Where he's like, he went in on a hit me in blackjack when he had like 17, but he got a 21. So the caption for it says, "I see you started a game of Civilization at 10 p.m. and you work tomorrow. I too like to live dangerously."
Is that
That is
what
very
the
accurate.
Looney Tunes back in action scene was referencing?
Maybe. I don't know.
Aliens.
Brandon Fraser kept saying, "Hit me."
I don't know. Yeah, probably. It was blackjack.
Yeah, you don't want to start a Civilization game at 10 p.m.
Or
when you have
Unless you're
next
playing
day.
by
Sins of a
yourself.
Solar
Guess-
Empire.
Guess who did that this week?
You
Me, with one of our friends. We started a Civ game, and it was like midnight. I'm like, dang, I got
What
work
the
tomorrow."
hell?
What?
Oh my god.
Okay,
So,
what are you ready
What?
to?
Are you talking about the picture?
No, the the frickin' Civilization game at midnight. Jeez, how late were you up till?
So, we didn't start it at midnight. We started it at like 8 p.m. And then we realized it was like past midnight. Like, oh dang, we got to go to sleep.
And you still
then-
kept playing.
No, actually, I turned it off, and then the next day my computer was broken. So I thought for a moment that Civilization broke my computer. Maybe I needed
okay.
I needed to like research computer technology or something before I could use it again.
All right. So here's this picture that I found, and I absolutely love this. So there's a movie out there where Harrison Ford and James Earl Jones are in it together.
Is that Air
And
Force
it's
One?
not Star Wars.
And it's not Star Wars. So James Earl
James Earl
Jones.
Jones wasn't in Star Wars.
Yes, he
His
was.
voice was in
Shut
Star
up
Wars.
and listen. Shut up and
Darth
listen.
Vader. All right.
So James Earl Jones and Harrison Ford devise a plan in 1992 to go back in time and assassinate Hitler. Ford will go back in time to 1938 to take on the Nazis. Jones will travel back even further to a galaxy far, far away to go after Hitler and his time-traveling companion. Because this guy, and it shows a guy in the Imperial uniform, is also this guy, and it shows a guy in Raiders of the Lost Ark. And another guy who plays Hitler in Raiders of the Lost Ark is also in Star Wars. So in 1938, Ford fails to kill Hitler, but kills the other guy. So Hitler goes back travels way, way back in time to a galaxy far, far away, where Jones is waiting patiently to assassinate Hitler. And thus, the greatest team up ever goes unthanked to this day. So the guy that Vader kills, on like that display screen where he like chokes the guy from a distance and he falls dead and force chokes the guy and he falls over dead. That guy played Hitler in Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's a long, crazy, ridiculous thing, and I absolutely love it. And if I post it here, it's gonna come out super small. So I am going to post that on our Twitter page.
By the way, did you play that game at Matt 2's place?
Which game?
Secret Hitler.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Love
funny thing is there was a German girl playing.
I heard that.
And she
I
was
heard that.
Hitler.
Oh my gosh.
I
That's-
was one of the followers.
That's got to be awkward as all heck.
Yeah, the two German girls were working together trying to get Hitler into power.
Against the Polish guy.
Yeah, that was weird as shit.
Why did he have German girls over? I didn't get. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't get that part.
I have no
It was
clue.
someone from a different. She's visiting from Germany, and I don't know
I
how
thought
they
she was
know
dating
each other.
Nathan.
I remember you. I think it was an exchange student from Germany. It was at one of your parties, like the big band parties or whatever, and he was like trying to teach us a drinking game, and it
It wasn't.
involved.
I think it was my brother's grad party.
Yeah, maybe it was your brother's grad party. But anyway, it was like he was trying to teach us a drinking game, and it had something to do with like if you screw up playing a card, they get to like slam their fist on your hand on the table, and
Slapjack?
or something. No, like you have to like put out your hand, and then they just like smash it with their fist, and then like everybody takes a drink or
Like
something.
this, it's like this.
It was like totally convoluted and stupid, and I'm like, what the heck is this?
Germans don't fuck around.
Oh,
No, they
jeez.
That does
clearly
sound like
don't.
a German thing.
That's super metal.
Yeah, it was really bizarre as heck, and I couldn't. I'm like, what is going on here?
That's one of those. I'm gonna take a step back and be the
Spectator.
spectator for
Yeah,
a
I think
bit.
that's actually what I did because I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on this because
What horror movie? What about Krampus?
I thought Krampus was an Austrian legend.
Okay,
Yes,
look.
agree.
Okay, look. No. See, Matt and Jacob haven't seen this yet.
No one has seen Krampus.
Uh,
I don't care to see it either.
My mother.
Would you watch the
Had terrible marketing.
what was the one movie that Marshall was describing? It was like the worst Christmas story ever or something.
Oh, it was A Christmas Horror Story.
Yeah.
I bet Jacob would watch that
Where-
Is that the one on Netflix with Santa?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I haven't
like
seen it,
that
but
Jacob
I have it in my
It's so trippy as shit. It's funny as hell.
All right, you gotta watch that, Jacob. But just based on the way that he
too,
described
so
that
much
movie.
Krampus.
See, that was the funny thing is that when we were over for New Year's,
Talk about it.
I was gonna try and get people over at the other Matt's place to watch Krampus, and I'm like, wait, is that gonna be weird since the German girl's there?
But she knew about Krampus.
No, it would have been weird if we made her watch Saving Private Ryan.
Oh Jesus!
We watched Saving
Schindler's
Private
List.
We watched Saving Private Ryan speaking of starting stuff in the late hours of the morning. When did we start watching that movie? 2 or
What?
3 a.m.
Around sometime.
It was
around
like
there.
it was like 2 a.m. and it's like a 3-hour movie, but like the movie timed out on us, so we had for a half hour download it and watch the rest. So it was I think 6 a.m. when we finally finished watching it,
Oh,
and then me and
How long is it?
one of our friends Dan him and I did the classic stand outside in the street and talk for an hour and a half.
As I drove
Yeah.
by, I had to take a wicked crap.
Thanks for sharing that detail.
Yep.
That's normally what happens.
Oh, hey, look, we've got another listener on the line here.
Yes, hello, who's ever out there.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, I know who
You?
that is too. Do you, Marshall?
She just heard me say that.
Jacob?
What?
His
Is it-
brother?
No.
Who's out there?
You
Don't
paying
say
attention?
Oh.
Look at the chat log.
Wait, what?
Look at the chat log.
Do your homework.
Chat lock.
You're watching the
Scroll
live cast,
up.
right?
Yeah.
This is awkward. This is awkward, guys. I profusely apologize for
Oh
this.
my god, it just popped up.
Just, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ben and Steven talked about how slow it was.
Hello, Angela.
About time.
So, Angela, are you gonna ask Marshall about when he's gonna finish that Fire Red series?
Oh my
yeah,
god.
she liked that.
She watched. I think it was and you had like 20 episodes of it, and
Yeah, good luck. That was on the laptop.
those
You have
videos
to
had
start
like.
over, but so
Well,
what?
you had the emulator. You know where to find it. Just find it and play it again.
No, not really.
You were playing Digimon. If you can find Digimon, you can find Pokemon.
Again, laptop.
How about Pony
Laptop.
Put it on your new computer.
No.
I'll
No.
play it.
No.
Why?
No.
What's wrong with me playing it?
No. I refuse.
You don't have to play it.
I don't care.
You have to play Leaf Green now. Start all over.
Yeah. Just play
On a
Leaf Green
completely
this time.
different.
Yeah, it would be different,
Game.
but the same.
I'm going back and looking to see when my last video of that was. Oh god, I gotta
2011, I think.
scroll
Oh,
past.
look, we're gonna do another nostalgia. Oh, by the way, when you're scrolling past that one video, tell me how many views it has.
38511.
Or
Bastard.
put it in a
That's
4
half our
years
channel.
ago.
That's half our channel, 38,500 views.
Bastard.
That accounts for half of our channel's total.
4 years ago, 11 views. Pokemon Fire Red episode 20, part 1.
Yeah, see, so you got up to 20 episodes. You were on a roll there. I
Yeah,
don't know what
When we
happened.
stopped at part 1 of 20.
I know exactly what happened. I think I had to
Ooh, burn.
what?
Whatever that guy said. I don't know his name.
Terpace.
Sure.
Oh,
Hey, when
you think
you're at the
you
channel
think
for
he's
a
mocking us? Is that what you're saying?
Sure.
No,
No, it's
you
totally
would be
it,
mocking us.
A lot
Yeah,
of
you
views
would be
for
the one.
having less than
You,
100
see, the thing is, I think you, Jacob, get the last laugh because we have to suffer through all these technical difficulties, and we actually got to commit to putting this show on and everything, and then you can just be like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I was on. I'm part of it now.
And you will forever have recognition, though, because you were on the very first video of this channel.
Absolutely
Unless
love
someone
that video.
sues, and I have no affiliation.
Dude, what the shit happened here? My Fallout 4 Pip-Boy mug is at 98 views.
The other videos.
All right, now
have
you're just
like
showboating.
200 views for one of them. Are there any
I've-
comments?
I think Angela stopped
no,
watching.
I haven't gotten any other. Yeah, she is.
Yeah, well, look at you, Mr. Showboat. I think you should do more of those videos so we can get more
just
attention.
random.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
they're nothing.
Make a series of just random stuff.
Oh, I know, because it's so short. People don't have to make a time.
Yeah,
commitment.
exactly. Like you showed off the ghost cube. Like show off like some of the I don't know. You always have trinkets and
Less than a
odds
week
and
ago,
ends
it's already
and
got
those sorts
5
of things.
Eh.
So
it's pretty impressive. It's silly as hell, but it's impressive. It's definitely one of the weirdest videos.
By the
Uh,
way, Jacob, did you see that cap? Yeah, you saw the cap that I showed you, right?
Schedule for the
Yep.
show. Usually
So
Friday or Saturday,
that's
9:30.
that's not from a beer. It's from a root beer, and it's like just got
Haha.
this guy on it, and they have these captions. One was like "Flip my lid," and the other one's like "My favorite."
Oh,
Heads up.
there is
Is that
a
There's a
the
whole
Henrys
series of
definite.
stuff?
them.
What?
Is that the Henrys?
No,
Oh.
that is a definite what's the word? Copyright clash. One of my old instructors that I used to go to karate to with um has his own clothing line now called Flip Your Lid Wear, whatnot, and it's him doing a backflip. I actually saw him at my bank the other day. I looked over, I'm like, is that Reynolds? Nah, that ain't him, whatnot. He's got the spiky hair and kind of looks like him. It's not him. So he
You
starts
do
going
a
through his
double take.
transaction. I walk up and I'm like, wait, Reynolds? Chris Reynolds. And he's like, yeah, who are you? I'm like, it's Marshall. He's like, oh, I remember you. How's it going? Whatever happened to you in karate? I'm like, it's cool. And unfortunately, no, I I wasn't able to get my black belt. I had to stop right before it because of school and stuff.
Oh, and I could have bragged to people that I had a black belt for a boyfriend.
Close enough.
Is that just like a theme with you then and me too, where we get so close to achieving something and then just eh.
Yeah, you could.
Yep,
If
that's
I
pretty
wanted
fair.
to, you
writing the
could.
book or like
I mean,
eh,
in
Once you could always
reality,
start back up where you were.
the only major thing that I've actually committed to was having a kid.
That doesn't take
besides
much
my
physical
job, the only thing
commitment.
I've ever majorly committed to was a lifetime membership to a gym that lasted all of 9 months.
And even then, that stopped being a commitment.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun! You at least you
No,
got
the money was a
3/4 of
commitment.
it.
I've never seen that money again. It was gone.
But I thought it was through DJ's family.
Nope. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. So I heard that wrong then, because I thought
I paid
like
for it
they
myself.
talked you into it.
They talked me into getting it, and
Yeah, I thought they fronted you the money. I don't
no,
know.
they did not.
At
I
least you
wish that
were
was the
able to
case, but
use 3/4 of it.
That's even so much worse now that I actually know the full picture. That sucks.
mhm.
The book is coming along just fine, Terbase. Don't think I didn't see that. I see it. I see it every time.
When was the
You
last
shouldn't
time
Mocking
believe
you
me.
it. You
added
shouldn't
something?
believe everything you hear on the internet. This guy's telling you he's writing, but
Mm-hmm. I see you
Oh, that was a
bastards.
good joke.
Mm-hmm.
I've made that joke about myself before in the show
Yeah,
too. So
you're on the internet too, so pipe down,
yeah,
Spiffy.
exactly. You shouldn't. There's no guarantees that
Okay, then
anything
to
that I've
both
said
of
is
you, when was the
true.
last time you wrote something?
My my handle might not even be Blitz. You never even know.
Matt, you wanna answer Miss over here?
What's the question? Let's hear it again.
Wow. When was the last time you wrote something
When was the last time that I personally wrote something?
for the
I wrote
book?
my name this morning.
Wow.
Um, yeah, I wrote some
So
music on a music
sentimental.
sheet.
No, 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 no.
I
Okay,
said for the
The
book.
book.
the book.
The book.
Let me. Maybe in December.
Ha! I
Maybe.
beat you.
Oh, really?
I
Now?
wrote a single word. Where the hell
You
is
wrote
that
a
anyway?
word.
There it is.
Wow.
Nah, I don't need it. I'm fine.
What a
Angela's written more than
contribution.
you.
Huh?
Angela's written more than you.
Yeah, because she's in. Yeah, have you read that before? I think I gave you the manuscript and you were
Me?
reading it. No, Angela.
Oh,
What manuscript?
the,
I think so.
ours from like
Oh,
6 years ago.
the original?
Yeah, the original where it was the
Yes, we
moon diamonds.
Moon
Hey,
Diamond.
speaking of
No,
moon diamonds and crack stuff,
You should
um,
go in there and change some words around.
Moon Diamonds are going to be in the RPG game, by the
It's
way.
not official. I mean, that's
Oh,
they
it's official. They're
scrapped.
going to be in the RPG
I was
game.
talking about the original story.
so
They're not doing that one.
so I started off 2017 pretty strong by actually finishing a game relatively early. Uh, yeah, yeah, thank you. Ha. So, I finished Bravely Default after like 2 years.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's more
is
than you
that the game
finished.
that had that music that you thought was ridiculous? I'm like, eh.
And the
Yeah,
Nazi in the sequel music.
yeah. See, she thought it was weird. I guess
I thought it was actually it had a really catchy tune to it. The singing was a little weird, but
it's
the tune was
Is
ridiculous.
actually
that what
awesome.
marching music is supposed to be? Catchy?
Well,
Uh,
anyway, so I started playing its sequel, and I did not expect this, but what happens is you go through and you have two other characters with you, and so I'm looking at them like, I bet you, and it was one of three scenarios, and I got one right, and it was I bet you either they both die, one of them's a traitor, and one of them dies, or they're both traitors and whatnot. And I even went so far to say, if one of them does die, I bet they come back as a traitor. And so that's exactly the case. The other one hasn't come back to life yet, and they're like, ha ha, I wasn't dead at all. I was alive, and I'm right here. That hasn't happened yet,
but it will.
but I know it does. Unfortunately, I got spoiled on that. But as soon as it happens, I'm like, seriously? I literally called this. This guy's going to turn into a dick now? The hell? And then sure enough, you walk back to town and it's like, oh, well, I'll just go grab the other guy. And the other guy's name's Sir Nikolai. It's amazing. And he talks like Foghorn Leghorn, actually. So he's like, do not take the bridge. I'll say it again. I'll say it one more time. Do not take the bridge. He repeats himself, and it is irritating. It is so infuriating,
That
and
was
it
funny.
pisses me off.
I just
Then
want to say,
the next one, the next step above that, is that the main character's name is Yew, Yew. So when you're back at the starting town, your butler comes running up. Oh, Master Yew, thank goodness you've returned. I'm like,
who's on first?
every single time you talk to you, it's a pun. Or it makes no sense. And it's
Yeah.
irritating. Drives me nuts. Drives me up the wall. I'm like, stop it, please. Finally got past that. And then you meet your second party member. You kill a ventriloquist with a evil little doll in the woods who's trying to light you on fire. And then you meet your third party member who doesn't know what her name is because she crashed in an airship that was shot from the moon. Funny. And she goes by the name of Magnolia. I'm like, oh my god, she's from the moon. Are you
But
serious?
an evil doll that sounds like Annabelle, Chucky, and
Yeah,
Slappy.
Jacob's not impressed at all.
Yeah, well, we
Not
have been going
not amused.
pretty long, and it's getting pretty late. We're getting back into that marathon.
Oh
Oh
my
no.
Just want to say,
Marathon.
I do have some sad news.
What?
Oh really?
Breaking news, actually. So
Breaking
apparently in
news.
2017, we're starting off strong. We already have a new Harambe.
What?
Oh,
What?
no.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Telecom, the whale, has died.
Yeah, but was he shot to death in a zoo?
No, I just assume he died of old age, but there was a big story. He was from that Blackfish documentary
Not a clue.
about
I like
how
when that,
SeaWorld pretty much treats their animals like crap.
like
Oh,
the German polar bear dying.
that
No one
sucks.
Polar bears die every day. No one cares.
That's called
You
Wait,
don't care about
climate
what? You don't
I
care
change.
about
do,
polar
but
bears?
no one
Yeah.
cares. We're melting the ice caps.
Then
Thanks a
that's the
lot,
problem.
Jacob. We ended
Why?
off on such a high note by some crazy high chick from the moon smoking diamond dust and whatnot, whose name is a flower,
Well, I
joins
feel
you.
like we should let people know about this sad news. He's been in prison since 1983.
Jeez.
He's
I
Oh
tell
my god. Am I really going to have to be the one to make the joke? We're all dying every day and nobody cares about it.
You're a
We're all
monster.
dying
Yeah,
of
yeah, how dare
thirst
you
and
say that? You're an
hunger.
absolute monster. Speaking of monsters, Jacob, are you gonna see King Kong or whatever that
That
movie's
movie
called?
looks amazing.
Is anyone
Oh,
gonna
you
see
know
monster
it.
trucks?
I'm just gonna say though, I don't think it looks as good as the Peter Jackson one though, but I will go see it.
The one that you gave me, and it took me a year to watch, and I
I
finally,
gave I gave him like the 3 hour extended cut, and
Oh
the
and
movie
I,
was
god.
already two
Wow.
hours on its own.
yeah, so he gave me the extended cut of Peter Jackson's King Kong, and it was sitting in my room for like 11 months or something, and then finally he's like, "So you gonna watch it?" I'm like, "What?
Oh, I remember hearing the end of
The
this.
the movie?" I'm like, oh, you mean the King Kong one? Oh, okay. So I just stayed up all night one day, just put it all in and watched the whole thing.
At least the new one doesn't seem to be like, oh, we gotta kill this ape.
Yeah, it's got Samuel Jackson, John
Samuel L.
C.
Jackson's
Riley.
and everything.
John C.
Maybe
Riley.
that's just the movie my
John
mom's talking
Goodman.
about.
Yeah, John Goodman out of nowhere. And
John
then
Goodman's in
You
a
know he
lot of
lost
random
weight?
stuff now.
It's really
and
weird.
then he's freaky for sure. And then Loki, yeah. Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah. I
I think
saw
Can't
Angela wants to go
can't
see that.
can't seem to hit the low key.
Okay.
I guess he didn't get that James Bond gig from dating Taylor Swift. Am I right, Angela?
Dun, 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 dun. Bing.
I think that's what he was trying to avoid, and that's why he broke up with her.
No, he was trying to get that because he was dating one of the most famous starlets of
But he didn't
uh,
want to keep it public, I
current
heard.
times.
As
Get
much as she
Brendan
did.
Fraser back into the ring. Oh, okay. Never mind.
What?
Yes, Tom Hiddleston, Angela.
Nothing. Terpes threw me through a loop there.
I don't get the Brendan Fraser thing. Was he in King Kong?
Oh no, he just hasn't been in movies.
Oh.
I forget
Yeah.
I forget what the last one he was in, but I heard it was bad.
The Mummy. It's a shame he's not in the next one.
No, it wasn't in the Mummy. It was in a new one.
Because The Mummy with Brendan Fraser was really good. Now it just looks like Mission Impossible with mummies. I hate it. With a passion.
I still want to see the IMAX screw up
Oh, yeah. That might be fun to see.
where they screwed up and like half the sound's gone throughout the video. I guess. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of fun.
That happened to me.
Yes, I mean Taylor Swift's ex. I don't know what to say about that, but okay.
She's correcting you.
Yeah, I know. I mean, David and Chuck the Freak brought this up.
Oh.
The only reason he was dating Taylor Swift because he wanted to become the new James Bond or something,
I don't see
and he
how
needed to get people to look at him.
Seriously,
that's
you go
like
and bang Taylor Swift
I
to
don't
do
see
that?
how
that's
you use
classic
Taylor Swift
gold
to do
digging.
that.
Although usually aren't gold digging usually is the other way around, but clearly
She
not in
has
this
money,
case.
trust me. I
Yeah,
think
oh,
she
no,
has
I know
far
she
more money
does.
than him.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I would believe
that
it.
brings
I
up a
believe
funny
it.
thing. So today I was talking with Greg, my boss, and I said something. I'm like, what's the date today? And he's like, oh, it's the 6th. It's
Oh, it's
my
the
wife's
7th.
birthday. And he
How is
goes,
she?
and he goes, she's gonna be 75 today. I'm like, oh wow, that's pretty impressive. Tell her we all said happy birthday and whatnot. And so
I'm getting there's a feeling there's a joke.
it goes for a bit. And he's like, "Nah, Marshall, that's not right. Are you kidding me?" I'm like, I was honestly sitting here thinking, I'm like, did Greg just marry into money or something? He started laughing his ass off. I tripped him up.
How old is your boss? Like 30 something, 40 something?
40s, 50s.
Okay, so yeah, that
He's
would still
at the
be
age where he
less.
steals his son's phone to play Clash Royale. And I might be slowly getting him into Plants vs. Zombies Heroes.
What does
Isn't
that say
like
about
one of those
me?
games? I think one of those games, like Clash of Clans or something, is actually like a official Major League Gaming
It's Clash Royale.
game or something like that. Yeah.
It couldn't be Clash of Clans. It's too
All right, Terpace.
much
We're
long term.
we're not going to be going for much longer here. We're coming
Probably
up on the
probably
2-hour
the
mark.
yeah
But
probably too long.
thank you for joining in,
Is
and
that our cutoff time now?
Yep. As always, good to see you.
yeah, well, oh boy, yeah, let's just wrap it up here.
No.
We're running out of material.
Well, hey, we can talk after.
We got a third person here. Supply us with material. Go.
Invite Angela to the Skype call after. She
Oh,
needs to
okay.
listen to us.
What?
Oh yeah, she does have a.
She's
Skype
listening to us right now.
We're going to be ending the podcast after. She's probably got nothing to do right now. She's listening to us.
So it's a pity listen
That's a fair point.
No.
I don't think she's there anymore,
or
though.
a board.
Hey,
No,
hey.
Mr. Pays left, I think.
yeah, get with
Probably
the
just
program, man.
I think it's just us.
It's just us. Ooh,
I think.
scary. All alone.
Now there's
Oh.
no one
0.
watching. Now there's one watching.
And
And that one's
me.
probably me. So we're just talking to ourselves right at this point.
Your
in time.
internet's going crazy then, because mine says 2.
Oh, if she watches
Refresh
this, I
your
don't mean as a.
page.
If she
Oh,
means.
damn
if
it,
she's
she
watching
is.
it. Hey,
Okay,
no,
all right,
we
I don't
anyway.
mean that as a pity thing.
Now,
I
now
meant
that's
just like
now
so
that's
she can come
now that
join
that's
in.
over.
Okay, solve your ghost cube. Make
I
it
think-
better than your videos.
Do you think I should announce the name of the RPG game, or should I just hold off on that?
Oh, hold off on it.
Okay,
Yeah, wait till
I've
you're
told you
allowed
what
to
it's
release
gonna
it.
be, right?
Yeah, I can't remember it, though.
Okay. Sweet.
Which I guess would be funny to release anyway, because it'll be a next surprise to me. Yeah, I faintly remember it. I honestly have no context for it, so I have no clue. So
I'll give you a hint. 2 of the words in the title you're probably staring at right now.
oh, yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's that I know.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it may or may not have been inspired by other programs on this.
make sure.
And it may or may not be, some of the stuff may or not be inspired very loosely on some stories we've shared, including like Shade.
Social
I think
outcast
Shade?
fantasy.
No.
That
that's not
sounds
what
like
it's
a
called.
really bad porn name. Never mind.
Yes,
Scratch
don't
that.
ever
Scratch
say that again.
Scratch
That was-
that.
Never say that.
No, scratch that.
All right,
No.
folks. Well,
Scrap- you
we're
made it
gonna
sound
wrap it
worse.
up here.
No.
right,
Before
I
I
lose
got one
absolute
last thing you
control.
got to
Okay.
read or put up.
All right, do it. Let's go.
I sent it to your phone.
My phone.
No, it doesn't work that way
Yeah.
because the audience can't.
Do I have to sign in through Skype on my phone?
All right, fine. Have Marshall pull it up then.
All right, hold up. Uh,
And here
today
I'm
I
doing
finally finished downloading a 60 gigabyte TV series. After 2 weeks of waiting, every single episode turned out to be Rick Astley singing "Never Gonna Give You Up" on constant repeat. I almost respect the prankster's efforts enough to not to want to gut him like a fish. Almost.
Gonna say
And
that
we're out of
Perfect.
here. Bye.
Bye, folks. See you next time. More stuff to come on the channel. Fun start to 2017. Any last words?
Goodbye.
I'm Blitz, your host from Man the Scene. Check out Games Lost to the Ages if you get a chance. At some point or another, more Secret Weapons Over Normandy videos will be recorded.
Eventually.
Please stand by.
The Radical Machine.
Taconator, aka Pickles, aka more aliases to come.
See, he's
Please
doing my
only
thing.
do one at a time.
He's doing my
Sounds
No.
first
weird.
thing.
No.